Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Fizz for Brains. Thanks for the suggestion, Fizz for Brains. You asked, what is tonic water? If you've ever sipped tonic water straight, without gin, you've probably wondered why it tastes like sadness and regret. Is it soda's evil twin? Is it carbonated tree sap? And why does it taste like you're being punished? Grab your weirdest cocktail glass, because today we're diving into the bitter, bubbly enigma of tonic water, right here on Explaining Everything. Okay, so first things first, tonic water is not water. It's not refreshing like water. It doesn't hydrate you like water. And it sure as heck doesn't taste like water. Tonic water is a carbonated soft drink that contains quinine, a naturally bitter compound extracted from the bark of the quinine tree. It also usually includes sweeteners, some citrusy flavors, and bubbles, because everything is better with bubbles, except maybe soup. Now, quinine is what gives tonic water its famously sharp, almost medicinal taste. And when we say medicinal, we don't mean healing and nice. We mean tastes like a Victorian cough drop for ghosts. But tonic water isn't trying to be your friend. It's trying to wake your tongue up and make it rethink its life choices. Tonic water wasn't invented because someone wanted a cool mixer for their happy hour. It was born out of colonial desperation and mosquito-related trauma. Let's hop back to the 1800s. Europeans are stomping around in malaria-ridden parts of the world, trying to build empires and get bit. A lot. Malaria was a serious problem, and quinine was the best-known treatment. But here's the catch. Quinine tastes awful, like truly wretched. So how do you get grumpy colonial soldiers to drink their bitter medicine? You do what any sensible person would do. Add sugar, add bubbles, and dump in a bunch of booze. And thus, the first versions of tonic water were born. Originally, they were way heavier on the quinine, way lighter on the fun. Over time, though, the quinine content was lowered and the flavor adjusted until it became the weirdly classy beverage we sip today, usually in a gin and tonic, which was basically invented by malaria and trauma bonding. Let's talk about quinine. This is the Beyoncé of tonic water. The main act, the diva. Quinine comes from the bark of the quinine tree, native to South America. It was first used by the Quechua people, long before any Europeans got a whiff of it. The Jesuits eventually caught on and brought it to Europe in the 1600s, where it became known as Jesuits' bark. Not to be confused with pastor's root beer, which does not exist, but should. Now, quinine is still technically used to treat malaria in some places, but tonic water today contains way too little of it to cure anything, unless what you have is a very mild thirst and a deep need to feel fancy. But the FDA still regulates how much quinine can go into tonic water, up to 83 milligrams per liter, because at high doses, quinine can cause all kinds of side effects, like headaches, nausea, or the sudden realization that you actually hate your friends for ordering gin and tonics every single time. Have you ever taken a big swig of tonic water thinking it's Sprite? That's the moment your soul temporarily leaves your body. tonic water tastes like bitterness, fizz, and confusion. The bitterness from quinine is so strong that no amount of sugar can fully mask it, though modern tonic waters try. It's like trying to hide a skunk with a vanilla-scented candle. Nice try. Still smells like skunk. But some people genuinely love that sharp, dry flavor. They say it's refreshing and complex, which is basically code for "I'm trying to impress someone at this rooftop bar." Also, some tonic waters glow blue under UV light because quinine is naturally fluorescent. Yes, tonic water is the only drink that can double as a nightlight. Science. If tonic water tastes so weird, why do people still drink it? Because of the ritual, the vibe, the "I'm not like other sodas" energy it brings. Tonic water is that mysterious kid in high school who wears scarves in summer and only listens to Icelandic jazz. It's not meant to be chugged. It's not a poolside sipper. Tonic water is here for the drama. The bitterness, the fizz, the strange medicinal kick, it's all part of the experience. And for people who pair it with gin, vodka, or more gin, it elevates the drink into something iconic. A G&T isn't just a cocktail, it's a personality. Tonic water is that rare beverage that was created to fight disease but now serves mostly to confuse children and impress bartenders. It's a sparkling, bitter drink with a colonial backstory, a bark-based diva named Quinine, and just enough weirdness to keep it culturally relevant. It's the drink that said, "Yeah, I taste bad, but at least I look good doing it." Whether you love it, hate it, or only drink it because it came with your gin, tonic water has earned its place in the Hall of Fame of confusing beverages. It's bubbly, it's bitter, it glows in the dark, it's a drink and a riddle, and somehow it still works. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to pretend I enjoy sipping one of these like I'm a 19th century explorer with unresolved trauma and excellent taste in glassware. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and remember, drink moderately. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.